Yes, that's right, people. There's a lot of orange things. God damn it, look at them! Yeah. Calm down, people. Calm down. Now, see here, people. They've added in a lot of tiny specialized things that does a lot of nice and funny things. So many different funny things. I mean, the customization you can do now with all these new, how do you say, lesser keystones together with the greater keystones. I mean, it's just insane. If you just keep looking around at all these, there's so many different strange and weird stuff. I mean, the possibilities of all of these things, when they've just taken away a lot of smaller ones and just made bigger nodes with, well, a stronger percentage or a really stronger ability of just all those specific nodes. So it's really sweet. So many new things. Now, I know I'm going over them pretty fast, but there's so many of them. So if you want to look at anything specifically for a longer time, you can just press pause on everyone if you so desire. But if I'm gonna take the time to go through every single one here and add a couple of minutes to them talking about and all that, it's, yeah, it's going to take a long time. A very long time. Because they just keep coming and coming. And as you see here, there are a couple of new greater keystones. So I mean, if you look at all these different things and if you just go for them, like all the crit things or all the block things or projectile things, I mean, you can add up a ridiculous amount of crit or extra charges. I mean, if you just run all over the map and get the things you want, there are some pretty crazy things. I mean, just look at all this, people. Just look at all this. All the glorious customization choices we have been given there. I mean, and if and they're not done yet with the tree. They're still going to add and tweak some things. I mean, even the level it is now when they added all these lesser keystones. You should have heard me yesterday when early this morning when I updated and played some and then went to bed. I was completely flabbergasted when I opened this window and started putting out my points, since all the points got resetted, so you had to throw them out again. And I'm still taking all this. That's why I'm not saying too much. This is just mind blowing. So damn crazy. All right. Yeah, that one, people. That's quite interesting. When you hit an enemy, say with ice, they will temporarily get plus 30% resistance to it when they are hit, but their elemental resistance are reduced on the other elements. So first you just nuke with one spell, they get resistance reduction on the others, then you switch it up and shoot with fire, for instance. So first nuke with ice, do it a couple of times, then switch to fire, and then they will take a lot of extra damage because the resistance to fire has been turned down so much, and then that gets turned up, and then you can switch back to the other element. So it forces you to play more active instead of just spamming one ability constantly. You need to switch around a bit because you really benefit from it. Now then, I'll show you how I have spec'd my character if you did not look too hard on it all the time. First I saw this new one, and yes please, yes please, because they had 3 or 4 summon nodes here and they have just mashed them into one. So yes, I took that one first and some spell damage here to increase my spark damage. And then I went down here because I want to get the dexterity and strength and necromantic aegis here to apply the shield bonus to my minions. And then I also went down here to get that one at the end there and go for this increase in my base stat, so I can mix up with my gear plus different different gems that I found, so I can customize my minions a bit more. And then I have just continued moving up here, taking all the minions. Afterwards I saw that I could have gone down here instead, taking the cast speed there and going up. The result would have been the same in how many nodes I spent, but the difference would have been that I would have gotten 3% better cast speed and 10% less intelligence than I would have got from the other route. But I mean, I can change that with the resets we can go and do. And then I continued over here, going down here, getting those summons damage, and kept on going here to get the strength node and continue going here for the additional minions and connecting to that node also with summons. Also, not forgetting going up here, getting that plus 1 there, and minion instability again. But they have reduced it from 200% to 100% of their maximum HP as fire damage when they die now, which I think that is okay. That seems a lot more balanced, since 200 HP, I mean, well, the zombie dies now. Oh, it does over 3k damage. Well now, bosses are one-hitting themselves. Yeah. So now I can either start taking plus damage and plus HP on my minions, but at the moment I feel my minions are really holding up actually, and since when they die they do so much damage. I'm not quite sure if I have to improve them more actually. And since there's so many, their damage stacks up still, so On the other hand, I don't really have a clue on what I will go after now. What do I want now? I do know I want more dexterity for the multi and piercing gem. I do know that. I do know that. So, something that gives me a dexterity bonus, but also something that I will benefit from still. I guess that will be over here somewhere. But what to take? Let's see. What's that? Because physical damage, dual wielding. No. Do we have? Oh, that's no. Or, well, dexterity. 15% increased mana. Oh, that could be something. Crit. You know, I could go for boosting my shields, since I at least take for granted that if I improve my shield with putting points on shield things, that it improves my shield, and my shield goes to my minions. So if I improve my shield stats, even if I spec improved shield thingies, it will improve the stats that goes to my minions. At least I think so. It sounds logical. Shared with party members. Where to go? What should I go for? What was hidden up here again? Increasing my own, or should I start boosting? Should I start boosting spark perhaps? So I have some more nuking power there. Increased lighting with when I'm on low HP. No, not quite. Toughness. All energy shield to mana. Should I go with Hexmaster so it always stays up? Yeah. Still can handle without it, I feel. Well, I do need some more. I do need some more dexterity still. I think I at least need 120, 130 something. But if I go down here... Oh, it's such a far way to go also. Where's Dex? Well, if I speed over here and increase my mana, I also increase my dexterity. Projectile. Dagger poisons the enemy. Well, if I speed over here, I get some strength, and I will get a lot more mana at the end. Oh, the choices in life. Movement speed, a lot of movement speed there. Oh, decisions. You know what? I think I will ponder a bit on this. Because seriously, we want to kill more stuff. Well, as you saw there, people, many decisions to make, a lot of brainstorming, and for you who have the brains for it, a lot of spreadsheeting to be done. And also, people, on the forum now, there is a passive tree editor, so you can put out your points and all that, and then you can link it to the rest of the people on the forum. So even you who are not in the beta can sit there and play around with building your dream spec on your different characters. Oh, I hear Fire Fury. Okay, maybe it wasn't. Oh, there were 2 of them? Jesus! Oh my god! She nuked down my army! Well, that's a first. Or they nuked them down. Jesus. The hell? Oh dear god. Well then, let's see if we can clean up this mess. Jesus, there's a lot of corpses. Yeah. Whew. I almost died there, damn it. Damn it. They kicked a punch. Were there 2 of them there? So many things now. Oh right, I keep forgetting I can always do this. Here we go. In you go. Yep. There. Let's save some space. Oh come on! What the hell? Yeah. Oh right, all the frenzy charges, they hit so fast then. Now then, let's... Yes, prepare it. Wait, that wasn't...